Hold on. Really? Hi.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to The Spiritual View. We're here, your hostesses with the mostesses here for our Friday night happy hour. I hope you are wonderful and well. We are going to start off with just a couple little housekeeping items. I'm going to hand it over to Sari we thought it'd be a great idea tonight to do just a really quick meditation of protection with all the energies around us that we're navigating. And then we'll let everybody say hello and we'll go into our readings for you all. So please write in the comments if you would like a reading. If so, please put a specific question just to help us out there. I think everybody will just be pulling on if they're drawn to the energy or the numbers. I know I always look at the numbers in the comments and the times and whatnot, and that helps me understand whose energy is going to need me the most or going to come through the most. So for our housekeeping items, if you would like a free private reading from one of us, this is separate from tonight's live because we did our Lionsgate event as our big monthly. Our next monthly collaboration will have learning around eclipse season, and that's going to be on Friday, the 20th of September. Alexa, pause.
Hope you have a good one.
Okay, that was weird. Alexa, off. She's getting ready to sing This Is How We Do It. Montel Jordan, this is how we do it. So our Lionsgate event was our monthly. Again, if you haven't had time yet to check those out, everything's going to stay up there posted for you. They can be watched multiple times. So please do that and comment on those to help them grow and reach other subscribers. We'd love your help with that. At the bottom, let's see, up to date, that's going to be eclipse season. I think we've got, other than this frustrating square, we'll chat a little bit about here in a bit. I'll let everybody go ahead and say hi, and then we'll have Sari take us off with our protection.
Hey, everybody, it's Marcia.
Hi, it's Dawn.
Hey, you guys, Elizabeth.
Hey guys, it's Wendy.
I'm Sari, and I'm going to take us down a notch. And so everyone get your coffee or your favorite beverage, whatever time zone you're on. It's a little early for beverages for me, but on the West Coast. But I think Dawn, you did a great video yesterday, or was it this morning? I think it was this morning, about the full moon and the energies. And we've been talking about that all week long. And so I would love to know your thoughts around how the energies have been impacting you. But we're just going to take a quick exercise. And remember, you can do this when you go to bed at night. You can do this before you get out of bed in the morning. It's just an exercise to clear our chakras and to protect our sacred space. So we're going to do that, and I'd like everyone to get really comfy and close your eyes. And we're going to take a couple of nice, deep cleansing breaths. So just relax. In through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. And just continue to take some nice, deep cleansing breaths, settling into your space, into your body, noticing your energy, where you might be feeling tension. And we are going to start with this beautiful white light. We're going to put some gold in it today, some sparkles. And it's about 2 feet above our heads, the soul star chakra. And we're going to let this beautiful white and gold light gently cleanse our chakras and connect us with Mother Earth. And as you continue to relax, envision this beautiful light coming down to meet the top of your head, the crown chakra, radiating that beautiful violet light, cleansing, aligning, continuing down to the third eye, the forehead. And this color we're activating is kind of a royal blue, cleansing, balancing, gently aligning, moving down to the throat chakra, another shade of blue, helping us speak our truth, own our power, moving down to the heart center, the color green, continuing down to cleanse through the solar plexus, the color of yellow, representing our joy, moving down to the sacral, the color orange, continuing to balance and cleanse and align, moving down to the tops of the legs, the root chakra, the color red, making us feel safe and secure in our own space, moving down to the legs, the knees, the ankles, the feet, out our toes, and that white light continuing down deep into Mother Gaia, really grounding our energy, making us safe and secure. Our space is sacred. We are grounding with the energies of the earth. Feel that groundedness. That white light comes back up with the sparkles of gold that meets our toes, goes through the feet, the ankles, the knees, the legs, comes back through the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, the crown. And it goes way up into the heavens and connects us to all that is, or source, or God, if you will. And that beautiful white light of protection comes down around each of us, protecting our space, making this a space and place of only divine source energy and love. We're also asking Archangel Michael to be here to protect us, to keep us safe and strong. And with that, we are ready to go. All right. And over, Angie, to you.
Awesome sauce. Okay, well, today is a 5-day, so the day of the Hierophant energy. When we take our date of 8 plus the 16th, so 8 plus 7 plus another 8 for 2024, we've got it boiled down to the number 5. So the sister card to that energy is Temperance, which I think is really needed right now. So the Hierophant has been coming out a lot for me in my personal and in client readings. So I don't know if you guys are all feeling that as well, but that's coming out an awful lot. So I thought I would, because it feels a little bit like shaky ground, I'm going to show you guys my dice today. I've had these since I was 18. I predicted my best friend's pregnancy. She thought I was nuts. And I said, oh yeah, by the way, you're not going to have the baby in this country. Then she really thought I was nuts. And guess who had a baby in Germany? So they are very, very powerful. They always say exactly what you need to know, whether we want to know it or not. So I thought I'd ask for a special message for the collective today, our spiritual viewers, whenever you come to this message, no matter when you get it. So the first dice we roll is normally a birthday or my client's birthday, but we're going to go with the Leo energy. So I'm going to roll that dice. That is a 4. I already know that one. That is of order. So that is the number of order. And this book is so old, guys. It's fallen. It's so old. It's fallen apart. Of course, I'm not old since I got it when I was 18. So don't go there. So the realms, we're going to go from the outside to the inside to the nucleus. And in the realm of order, number 4. So if that is a number that resonates with you, you might be a life path 4. You might be in a personal year of 4. So this has to do with nighttime and its reflection. So that's very full moon energy to me, and also get a 7 of Pentacles feel there. This is about the season of autumn, which we're coming upon. The day of the week in particular is Thursday. So by next Thursday, I'll have to have Dawn look at that for me real quick. The animal is the bee, which is on the Mercury energy card here. It's about community, and it's in retrograde right now. And we just switched over into Leo. So it's in retrograde. It moved back into Leo energy. So that's, again, remember, that's internal examination of what is creative, fun. How can we create that within ourselves if that is what we are seeking outside of ourselves? And the object here, if you can think about it in your mind, is a calendar. Okay. So reflection is going to be the talent or skill that we will all need here to add into this situation that you're wondering about today. Okay. The realm of order relates to matters concerning organization, framework, and the structure of things. This realm involves designing shapes and forms, realizing ideas, keeping plans alive, and finding the means to attain our goals. So for me already, that's a little 4 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles feeling, getting everything set up. This is the domain of practicality and materialism. Something will surely be built or founded. This realm of order also deals with matters of authority, Hierophant energy, command, the distribution of roles and rules and regulations. There's a need to put order to our ideas as well as to structure and organize them. So it's kind of like a reality check here of sorts. We must keep the concrete aspect of a problem in view at all times and focus on the practical side of the question. We do have until Monday to get to that full moon energy of the full moon in Aquarius. So that is we're not even there yet. And look at all my notes. I haven't even begun to delve even deeper into those yet. So we do have until Monday to still add little tweaks and balances of what we're going to see at the top of the coaster, because on the way down, remember, for the next 2 weeks, it's going to be the ride that we get because of how we built that. This is the realm of masculinity on the way up the coaster. That is the divine masculine. Putting in the work and the action and the leadership. A man could very well play a role. So Emperor energy we've been seeing a lot of this week. This situation in question, if this is you, let us know, could refer to a legal matter that might help, that might be placed in the hands of a judge. So like justice energy, judgment. We are on page 21, which is the world. Next, I'm going to roll on the moon, which last night went into, where we go back into Capricorn. So I'm going to go with my earth dice. So now we go from realm of order. Now we're going into the house. It's a 40-something number, 44. Wow. Okay. Double emperor, which I think we talked about the last time. Double emperor energy, 44. Law. Okay. So please, again, let us know if this is something to do with you. There's 2 swords facing up and 2 swords facing down on that energy. If you can see the picture there is depicted with 2 up and 2 down. So again, 4 swords would be like a healing energy. When number 4 representing order is repeated, this indicates that order does not remain at a conceptual level, but is put into action, bringing us the idea of law. This concept is further reinforced by the number 8, which suggests social justice. The image of the law is a sword, symbolizing anything that cuts through, resolves, and executes matters. So this house is showing, guys, that at least some of us here are relating to anything concerning legal matters. Laws, contracts, agreements are all on the agenda. A decision to make, a matter to settle, a contract, or maybe even like a new lease to sign. You could be neglecting an issue or circumventing a law. To me, I just got a ping on spiritual bypassing, like the stuff we don't want to do sometimes. Like, I know that I have to create space in order for someone else new to come along, but then I'm really worried or paranoid about letting something go that isn't great in that interim. Just for an example, you'll have to put sanctions into force or to punish or reward someone. So boundaries. 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands there. Whatever happens, this house indicates the need for just and equitable behavior. Definitely judgment call energy. All of this presupposes that it'll be up to you to balance and stabilize an issue. You must show proof of lucidity and justness. This house relates to natural, social, and judicial laws. If anybody has been keeping track of the mundane astrology, which is the world astrology going on, oh, holy. Let's just, again, like Don says, 15 minutes and we're done. Okay, then cut it off, guys. That's all we need to know. It does happen, however, that relationships evolve, causing the current laws governing them to become outdated and obsolete. Okay. This means that the time has come to gather everyone around to discuss them and to establish a new consensus, a new order, a new age of Aquarius. That's what I'm seeing there. When the rules of the game in a relationship no longer suit you, it is essential to talk them over and make sure that they are changed. Set up rules and regulations, make order reign, render justice, make decisions, correct mistakes, punish wrongs, sign a contract, apply the rules in force. So it's definitely calling heavily for boundaries here. So far we've got 2 stars and plus 3 more stars of the luck of the situation. In addition, we rolled a 44. This is on page 55, the double Hierophant energy. Okay, lastly, this is the short piece. I'm going to go with the flow of the 8, the yin and yang energy with my water dice. So it'll be 440 something. We move into the room now, from the realm to the house to the room. Just getting my 44s set up here. Okay. Give us some more specifics. We want more than 5 stars here on this page 55. Change, change, change. And I rolled an 8 because I wanted to use the water dice for the 8. We've got double 4s and then an 8. So equal on both sides. I do like that. Okay. This is formalism. This room indicates that the laws have become rigidly embedded in formality. They no longer correspond to the group's consensus. They appear to be led by outdated principles that no longer apply to present day-to-day reality. You must revamp the entire system. It's on page 121, which was the house number I grew up in, and a little bit of reflection there. 5 stars though. Oof. A mysterious force is affecting the situation in a positive way. Mysterious force. Remember that the challenging energies will always be rewarded when we do the work, right? Daddy said he's going to give us a gifty if we're doing the work. Otherwise, we're going to have to go through the whole thing again. Don't block them by thinking negative thoughts. Prepare for good times ahead. Remain optimistic, which is, I think, our message of the channel that we've been saying for a few weeks now. No matter what's going on the outside, what we can control is our own energy on the inside. I hope that helps somebody. Yeah, all the years I've been using the dice, never gotten the same message twice. I mean, how many, if you think of all the options that you'd have, I don't even want to do that math. All right, guys, let's move over into any questions that y'all have, and I'll let whoever is clicking on the pictures of whose turn it is to read, go ahead and start that up.
All right, I think we're going to start with Elizabeth. She was going to pull for Rebecca, right?
Sure, I'm happy to. I'm sorry, I thought Suri was.
I can go if you want. I pulled some cards.
Okay,
If
I'll
Suri's ready, we'll go ahead and start with Suri, okay?
Okay, yeah, Jeanette.
Who were you pulling for? Was it
I'm going to
Jeanette?
pull Jeanette, and I think I'm not sure she's joined us before, but I have a connection with Jeanette, so I wanted to shout out and say hello. And I wanted to ask if you had a particular question that you wanted to ask. Let's see. So I pulled some cards, Jeanette, just some general energy. I can do just what Spirit's guidance for you is. But if you can type in the chat if you have a particular question. So I was taking a moment while Angie was finishing up, and I'm laughing because you just can't make this up. This is your angel card for the day, and this is 2 4s, another 44, 0440. And the message for you, Jeanette, is trust your gut feeling, your intuition, insight, increased perception. Follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. And by being real and authentic with people, you can focus on meaningful and authentic relationships. But the bottom line is trust your intuition and trust your gut with whatever is going on around you at the moment. So 2 4s. You can't make this up in terms of the next card because I got an 8. Which Angie just pulled. And this is from the Sacred Geometry Oracle deck. And this is called Empowerment. And I love this card, and I'm going to read it to you. The frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we are all connected through the same source. And so it's a 26, which obviously adds up to another 8. And so we've gotten 2 4s and an 8, very consistent with the overall messages from Angie. So this is a lot about going deep within and taking our power and speaking the voice of our truth. And again, it's beautiful energy that our power is not about our physical strength. It's also about our inner qualities and our inner voice, and being clear and comfortable with who we are as a soul, and allowing that to be shared with others, and having the confidence to show who you really are and why you came here to begin with. So self-empowerment is another form of self-love, Jeanette. So the messages for you are stay in your power, speak your truth, be comfortable in that inner voice and that inner strength that you possess. I also pulled from the angel guide, and you got guardian angel. And this is all around tapping into your spirit guides. And in particular, you may have 1, 2, or 3 guardian angels around you who are there to support and assist you. And when you get this card, it's kind of a heightened awareness that they have messages for you and really want to connect with you on a spiritual level. So if you have not tapped into your spiritual guides, specifically your guardian angels, this is a really wonderful opportunity to do so. The last message before I pull a few tarot cards is from the Sea Oracle deck. And I just got this last night. So this is the first card I've pulled. And this says depth. And the card reads, may you immerse and go deeper. Very similar message to the empowerment card. It's a time of reflection where deep underwater intuition is heightened. Slower movement, muted sound, and intensity of heartbeat and breath. You were pulled deep within yourself towards the unknown, towards your core. May you travel deep within and focus. May you look beyond today for the depths of your soul. And the mantra is, I adventure deep into my soul. So the angels want to talk to you. There's an opportunity of seeing and feeling this wonderful empowerment based on this wonderful wisdom of inner strength of who you are as a soul coming forward. And I'm just going to get 3 messages from Spirit's guidance to you about your energy moving forward. So I'm just going to pull 3 cards. So Jeanette, some really beautiful energy coming through. Well, it doesn't get any better than that. You got the Empress. And this is the Mermaid Tarot deck, and she's holding a conch shell, and she's just sitting in her element. And as you know, the Empress is the queen of the sum of all the queens, and she is about birth, creativity, innovation. There may be a new beginning going on for you, or a transition from what you were doing in the past months, and that you were cycling into a new chapter of a really deep spiritual awakening and sense of empowerment. The next card I got was a King of Wands. I love this energy because you are going after what you want with a mature purpose and sense of direction that perhaps didn't exist before. And this is around following your dreams and your passion and going for it. And the last card I got was the 6 of Swords. And this is a beautiful card of moving on. So these cards really suggest that you're coming from a place of great power and wisdom, and you are really opening up, Jeanette. And I think from our prior discussions, you may be going through a great opportunity of transition in your work to step it up and to pursue the things and the dreams that you've had. So anyway, those are Spirit's messages for you. Don't forget your guardian angels. Tap in to those around you, but know that you're going very deep and pulling the power from within that's going to help you be successful as you continue to transition and expand on this journey of life. And those are the messages, and we're so grateful that you are with us today. Thank you.
That was beautiful. And I'm just going to pop in really quick and give some divine healing messages from beyond for Rebecca and your aunt. I believe, Rebecca, I hope you're still here. 2 things that came through just for you. Please, darling, let go of your guilt. You have to trust everything in this life happens for a reason. Hard to see, but it's there. And also, Rebecca, just in case I didn't say it enough, I love you, I love you, I love you. I hope that gives you some peace as you go through that healing journey. Okay, Jen, I'll let you pass the torch.
Okay, I think Dawn had, what was it, Linda?
Hi, Linda. I was drawn to you, and as I was shuffling with your energy, I had some things pop out. So we will go ahead and get started with say yes to your open door. I really got the feeling this is for anything that is coming up in the energy of new opportunities opening up for you. That is, I don't know whether it's a work situation, but when I got the next card that popped out, I felt this was more of a love connection. Synchronicity is a love letter from the universe across time and space. So lots of opportunity to get messages from your guides and angels regarding synchronicities, about what you should be focusing on as far as what your love situation may be, and trust and act accordingly. So I think your intuition is going to be a huge part of what's going on with this, and watching for those signs and signals. I also got 3 tarot cards. The first one, kind of going under say yes to that open door, is the Ace of Wands, inspiration, a divine idea, something that you've never tried before that may be coming into your space. And then I had to laugh because under synchronicity is a love letter. You got the 2 of Cups. So I definitely feel like there's a love relationship there, and it's let the synchronicities around you be your intuition and your guide as far as what's going forward, and then the trust and act accordingly. This had the King of Swords, and I almost wondered if the person was an Aquarius or a very fact-based kind of energy as far as what they how they look at things, how they make their decisions. I did want to go to the Light Seers Tarot and see if there were any other cards, but I mean, there's not a bad card here. It was all very, very positive about opening up that space for you. Just a lot of very, very good energy. So let's take a look for the Light Seers Tarot. Decisions that you might have to make. And again, trust your intuition in this. Let's see. Okay. Oh, here. I think you're going to be doubting yourself. I think that you're going to be listening, too many other people trying to give you advice. But I think that is when you take all of the experiences that you've had in the past and can walk forward with those as far as what your energy is. To me, the Eight of Cups is a card of ascension, and you're moving forward and starting something new. You don't drag all of your past behind you when you're moving forward with the Eight of Cups. It's the wisdom, the knowledge that is moving forward for you. And you're going forward a more harmonious and wise person. And I do want to have one last card from the Animal Oracle deck. Oh, volunteer. Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. So whatever that open door energy is and the synchronicity is going on for you, I think you can go ahead and trust that you're ready to start something new. And this is a number 6 card. And I always like the zeros because I believe that's angel protection. Is that not right, ladies? The numerology.
Well, not to mention those angel
It's
charts.
divine beginnings is what I see it as, like divine timing.
I would
Yep.
say divine protection, God's protection, angel protection. Good stuff. Good stuff.
All good stuff, Linda. So hopefully that gave you a little bit more insight into your relationship with your twin flame. Thank you.
Okay. So I think I am up next, and I was going to pull some cards for Sabrina. Let me see if I can find her message up here. Okay. So she just said nothing has gone right today, so I felt called to pull some cards for her to figure out what's going on with you. So I've already pulled the cards, and I pulled the Rebirth card, which it's got the Phoenix on it. So, I mean, I think that that's representative of just really the season that you're in right now, because I think that we've talked with you before, and, we do know a little bit about what's going on, that you are coming out of a very difficult season. And so no matter what happens, you can find new wings, rise from the past, accept the positive change that is coming. So I think you're just still in just this huge transition period for you. And so I've pulled with the Spirit Song Tarot. I've got your strengths right now is the Page of Crystals, which is the Page of Pentacles. And so you are in a new beginning at this time, but you're very prepared for this beginning. And I think that that's the thing that's tripping you up the most, is that you don't feel like you're prepared for this. But this card tells me that you do have everything that you need. It's new. It's just new. And that's the part that feels uncomfortable to you right now. The blessings that you have in this season, we have the 9 of Feathers, which is the 9 of Swords. And so I had to sit and think, how is that your blessings right now? And I just think that you've learned what is worth your stress and what isn't. Like, you've learned what battles are worth fighting and what aren't. And so that's the blessings, is out of what you've been through, you've learned and grown enough to know, where the fear really is, where to put the fear. It's something about the fear here. I think I had it better what I just said, so I'm going to stop talking on that one and keep moving. And so your challenge is the Five of Acorns. And so you are in a season of growth, and the Five of Acorns is the Five of Wands. And so you're just in this season of realignment. And so, like, I've been seeing this a lot this week, the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. I've been feeling the need to explain the difference between those two energies because they're both about external conflict with other people. But with the Five of Swords, you've got people with bad intentions. With the Five of Wands, I'm just seeing it as we just have misunderstandings, and it's just realignment that's needing to happen. So it's not as bad as, like, the Five of Swords. You might be feeling the conflict around you, but it's just really the realignment that's still trying to take place. And so your advice right now is the Page of Shells, which is the Page of Cups. And so allow yourself to believe that good things can really happen for you. This is the When Pigs Fly card. So allow yourself to dream really big. No matter what you're seeing in front of you right now, just remember you're in this transition phase, transition season, and that you're just in this realignment, and just believe that good things are still coming. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and stop there. Does anybody else have any messages that they wanted to join in? I think we've got Wendy and Marcia still.
I'm ready.
All right.
Okay, I was drawn to Country Love Homestead, asking about a general love reading. So I pulled a couple oracle cards. I'm shuffling some tarot right out the gate. Jealousy. I love the next card that came out, which is relief. These are from the Sacred Symbol Oracle deck. And then we have time. And so I very much feel like there has been some, for a long time, some jealousy energy around you. You may or may not be aware of that. That is a 23 card that reduces to a 5. I also pulled a couple of Moonology cards. Just know that with relief right in the middle, you are in that kind of crossroad of just crossing over to this. You've been in the jealousy energy for too long. I don't know if it's been directed at you. I kind of get that impression just the way this eye is kind of looking over this way. But because we have that powerful full moon coming up, the card that came out for you was full moon in Capricorn. And this speaks to the end of a very tough cycle. I just noticed we have 23 in the chat, again, another 5. But so just know that that is all behind you. When I asked for advice from Moonology, we got the full moon in Leo. So the advice is, whatever this love matter is, just don't let your pride get in the way. Remember to love yourself first and love yourself some more. I think that's where you need to focus your energy. So let's pull some tarot cards for you. Oh, right away underneath I see, wow. I've shuffled these about 10 times, but we get Ace of Pentacles. This is in what you won't see coming or don't see coming. And I'm going to take the next one too, which is Ace of Swords. So new material offers a lot of clarity, truth, and new insights. Also underneath, we have an Emperor. My goodness. Respect, obviously the divine masculine. Let's get some cards around you. We've got, wow, 3 of Cups came up in reverse. Holy moly. Listen, with jealousy and 3 of Cups, that speaks highly of third-party energy, and that's over. So if you were involved in that, you may or may not have been aware of it. Definitely that's over. Second card out was 5 of Cups. So it looks like you might still be in this energy of, being disappointed. And you can't draw in new stuff when you're still feeling that way. Let's see what the opportunity. Oh, opportunity is Queen of Cups. Please claim that. Sweet girl. Just this in the flow, supportive, this loving, leveled up energy. Let me pull a couple more cards here for outcome. Aha. So, some energy that you're still in that you may not be aware of, and this I love much more than the Five of Cups is Four of Cups. This can really sometimes be apathy. It can also be contemplation, right? Just a moment of pause. You know, you got the Ace of Cups underneath coming at you, and it's right here. So with this Uranus energy coming up, be on the lookout. Okay. Anything can happen. You've got also this Knight of Pentacles in the energy around you that you may not be aware of. This would be somebody that's hardworking, efficient, in it for the long haul, right? Ready to do the work with you, because hopes and fears, there is some work there. We've got 10 of Wands, right? Extra responsibilities, burdens, kind of laying that down, or having a partner who can share that responsibility with you. Outcome is, with that full moon shining in the back, you're certainly walking away from some love that was not fulfilling in search of a bigger truth. And sweet girl, it is coming. So just rest assured that the opportunity is going to present itself. Let me pull just one quick card, see if we can get something about timing. I feel like with the eclipses coming up, it's so faded right now. You've got to really be tapped in, really stay grounded. The opportunity could be kind of subtle, but it's there for you. Well, we've got Three of Swords. So I'm just going to say again that I feel like you have a little bit of releasing you could do in this full moon, right? A little bit of disappointment still that is maybe preventing that new opportunity from coming in. So do your clearing work in this full moon, and then look for new love, perhaps an emperor. Who's going to go next?
Okay, let me look and see who we've got. I think we've got Wendy up next. Yes.
Yep. Hi. All right. So I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right, if it's Miki or Mickey, but I was drawn to you, and congratulations on your divorce. I totally get it. I've been there. So woohoo, celebrate you. All right. So I pulled a couple of cards to see kind of where you're at. And the first one I got was, I wonder what will happen next, which I thought was pretty apt. Okay. So that is ready to adventure, precipice of change, and pause before action. So you're ready to take those next steps, just kind of wondering what they are, right? So I had underneath, I had the Hermit. So you've got a lot of inner reflection to do, to really think about what it is that you want moving forward. If you're thinking about relationship and this true love coming in, you know, how do you want that to look? I would really think about that before stepping into the new relationship, you know? So you have some time to kind of gather your thoughts and shine that light on those questions for yourself. You also have the Queen of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. So yes, I do think that this new relationship is going to come to fruition. So you are going to be standing in your truth. I feel like that's kind of where you are now, like feeling like, you know, I know what I don't want. I don't want to repeat certain things in my life. I'm starting to figure out what I do want. And you're going to be standing in that truth for yourself and feeling really confident about it. You're going to start creating some mastery for your own abundance, your own stability. Okay. Whether you are working with others, which I believe you are, since we've got the Three of Pentacles here, I think you're really going to be in a good, solid place. Okay, when this Two of Cups comes in. All right. And it's really going to be kind of a transformation. This is, you know, soulmate energy here, and it's going to be like a rebirth. You've got the Empress here. So it's going to like really reinvigorate your divine feminine energy. And I think you're just going to kind of feel like in charge. Okay. I also asked for kind of next steps, and I pulled a couple of cards for that. And one just popped out and wanted to be read, and then the other I actually pulled. So this one just popped out. It's called Rock. Okay. And it says, look for the groundedness in a chaotic situation. Be patient. Slow and steady is the way to success. The obstacle is sometimes the way through. Do not be discouraged by slow progression as long as progression is being made. So I would say, don't measure time by the calendar, okay? Measure it by how you're feeling. Do you feel like you're making progress? And, and it's a lot of times when we are focusing on kind of our emotions for time, it feels like some things just are never going to happen and it just takes forever, but it's not true because you are making progress. You're getting yourself to the place that you need to be to let those other energies in, because there's so many things going on. There's so many variables going on around us and things need to line up. So in order for things to get to where they need to be to meet you at your energy at the right time, you need to be patient and know that you're steadily working towards that. So, things aren't going to happen instantaneously. The next card, the one that I actually pulled for this, was called Mystery and Dark Matter. Okay. And that one says, the world still has mystery, and this is a fine thing. Just because you cannot see it doesn't mean it is not there. You do not have to know the details of everything. Some things are better not revealed at this time. Have faith. And that just kind of made me laugh because, that's how the universe is. Very mysterious, right? It's like, hurry up and wait. You got to just see how things lay out and trust that things are going to happen that the way that they're supposed to, and that it's going to, all turn out just as it's meant to be. So you keep on doing you know that you're making progress and that you're working towards this, and it's going to come in and right to you right when it needs to happen. Okay. So again, have faith. All right. Okay. I hope that reading was good for you, and let's see who's up next.
I think I'm going to have Angie go up next.
Hello. So I saw that Healing Centaur. I have my Farsi Oasis glasses on, so I hope I got that right. I probably need my old vocals for that, but hopefully I got that correct. And I was noticing that you said the dice were interesting. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. What other realms may she be interested in? And I got, well, what is the environmental energy right now just surrounding this? And I've got the 5 of the Hierophant, which is today's energy. I love this version of it because he's so happy and laughing, and in the protection today, Sri mentioned our joy. So remember that chakra there is our own personal divining rod, guys. It sounds so silly to be having to practice joy, but I feel like a lot of us have forgotten what does that even mean to us? What does make me happy? And if you ask people, they sit there dumbfounded, right? So I feel like you're in a really great place. You're appreciative of the journey that you're taking. In addition to that, on the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles there. I love this Queen of Pentacles. She is just not bothered. She is like, I don't care what's going on around for everybody else, but not today for me. I mean, just look at her face. And whenever I'm struggling with, if I'm having a day, we just call it a day, I always think of this card because I just try to get my body and just feel that vibration, because it does. It brings your blood pressure down and it chills you out. Queen of Pentacles, we just have the moon and Capricorn, so that's pretty cool. And then I said, okay, well, what's, is there a next step? What's all this, what's her main message today? And you've got 34, which is a 7, which is life force energy. And I love how she's coming up out of the water here, as is the bottom of the deck, lumen essence. This, I believe we pulled on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been Tuesday, but Luminescence, I think it was Tuesday. This card is all about, if you see those healing, like the lily pads all around the water, increased intuition, you're up to your hips in it, right? It's all around you. You're just swimming in it. In addition, there are the lotuses, because those have to grow from the earth, from the mud, in order to reach that spiritual enlightenment. And the vibration of our heart is increasing here. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4. What are those? Dragonflies. 4 dragonflies. So this could potentially open up love opportunity, or just more partnerships in general that are one-on-one. And this is very oddly, or not oddly enough, very similar to the Hierophant energy, which again, I love it because it's celebratory. These guys are celebrating, and at the bottom of the deck, it's like, but we're chill though. So this Luminescence has definitely done the inner child healing work. She has looked at her shadow self. She loves her shadow self. But a couple things from this, if you have not ever heard of this, is the Beyond Lumeria Oracle deck. I know a lot of y'all are card fans and card readers as well. So this says every Mana, Ana, the rainbow spectrum, bright white light, Reiki, celebrating life, God force, optimal health, being vibrantly alive, thriving nature, conscious consumption, Eden, the body as a temple, bringing earth into balance, cell rejuvenation, and the love of the land. The author talks about going to Hawaii here. So I don't know if you have travel coming up or if you enjoy travel, but she was talking about, she had heard that it was part of the lost content of Lemuria, which is why she wanted to go there. And then when she was there on Red Sand Beach, I'm saying that because for whatever reason I got a ping on that. I've never heard of Red Sand Beach. I don't know why. I had a vision of an overlaying dimension that spanned our physical world. So that's pretty damn cool. It's on page 92 if that resonates with you, which is also an 11 of the intuition if you break down a life path number. So highly intuitive person, again, coming back with the water. And then kind of the next step is to make sure, like if we're doing this attempt, which we're all doing, is kind of bringing a bridge from heaven to earth, right? And trying to find our way on the bridge and where that is and how do we help people and what's going to be the best, best bang for our buck. It's just modeling and inspiring others to do the same as you are when you're balancing. And then it's a time for celebration, revel in the bliss of being alive, seek joy and upliftment in everything you do. That's that solar plexus chakra. The advice is make sure when we're in this higher vibration, you're going to be like, I didn't even think of this. We're going to be extra sensitive to the foods we eat. So if you're having like stomach issues, or you could be going through up leveling or just a different vibration in general, our environments, of course, we know because we absorb their fishbowl water, right? So making sure we're grounding and protecting before we go into other people's environments. And then even the things we wear, I have noticed that was like, I'm wearing the colors of the chakras on the days that they're like, if you don't even notice that you're doing it, I noticed that I think Jen has on a red shirt today. So that could even be a subliminal message from our subconscious. I want to feel grounded. I want to feel powerful. This is going to help me feel protected today in my energy. Okay. So in our blues and our turquoises, I walked across the street today. It was, I had on turquoise this morning, 2 people that were bookending me, one in front, one in the back, both turquoise shirts. I'm like, that color just will not stop. And then I went into the store, came back out, and this big ass turquoise, massive. They're not even in Uptown Westerville. It's a small little uptown. I don't even know how it got around the corner. It's a brick street, huge, right in front of me. So sorry, that was a little tangent there, but maybe that's for you too there, Miss Centaur. And if you're inspired to work with healing energies, even the things that we wear can be guiding us toward that. Blue, again, throat chakra, needing to communicate, but this is for inspiring you to work with the healing energies with others. So I hope that helps, and I hope that was okay to reach out there with that message for you. Got it.
I think Dawn has.
Hi. So I saw, Sabrina, that you put a message out about your first and seventh house being activated. And I do believe I have your chart. I believe that you were born on October 3rd, 1976. Is that right? Yes. So the other really interesting thing is that puts your birthday on the your degree of your sun is at 10 degrees of Libra. And on October 2nd, we have a new moon eclipse on the 10th degree. So after all this divorce energy, you are getting a brand new start, opening up in one-on-one relationships. And I usually find that with, anything that's going to be with your sun, that is a personal planet for you. And it often represents self. And the energy of you going out and being a new person in this new environment. Also, you're going on your birthday on October 3rd, you're going into a house 1 for your perfected year, meaning it's going to all be about you, which is Aries, and opening up to yourself and your own sovereignty. And I think that is, that's when you get back from your spiritual retreat. Yay! And you also have this, so it's just beautiful energy. And I think that you're going to be over the next 2 years, because I usually find that eclipse energy usually lasts for a couple years. For the next year, for sure, big changes, brand new things. But you'll feel that energy for like 2 years, but there's so much positive energy coming forward. And with you going into a first house perfection year, the fact that you were in a 12th house perfection year and you're going to a retreat, kind of that 12th house thing of retreats and going off and going into seclusion, that's perfect. So I think that is just great energy for you, Sabrina. I'm so thrilled with everything that you're having going on, because Libra South Node, and you have a very strong Libra placements in your chart. There was a lot of leaving going on in those one-on-one relationships. So to have you coming out of that and then getting that gift, and I consider it a gift, faded energy of the eclipse, I think is just going to be a beautiful opportunity for you in the future. So congratulations. I just wanted to update that little bit of information for you, because I feel like this is very exciting, very exciting.
All right, so we've made it to the end of the hour again. I wasn't here for the beginning to know what all we went over. So did we cover the free reading?
I think you can maybe sum it up for us, please.
I can try. Okay.
Because there's new people here. Yeah.
Okay. So typically we have our third Friday of the month, which is today, is our monthly collaboration. But instead we had our Lionsgate that was happening last week. And so at that monthly, we usually do a free reading giveaway. And so we want to do that today. We want to still give you the opportunity to get the monthly giveaway. So if you will just comment to the main video of this, not in the live stream chat, comment in the link in the main video of this, the next Friday we'll draw the winner from the comments out of this. All right. So was there anything else that we talked about, didn't need to mention?
I think we mentioned the September.
Oh, that's
event.
right. We're going to be talking about the eclipse in September. I'm excited about that. It's big energies coming.
Very
all right.
big
Does any of
energies.
you want to close us out? I'm looking at Elizabeth.
I don't mind closing us out if that's okay.
I got it. I was just hopping in there, clearing my voice. I was doing a guided meditation today all day. Must have done 1,000 takes. So, so much gratitude to everyone in the chat for being here. It's so good connecting and growing with everyone. And I know how much they loved your readings, you guys. That was beautiful. I love it. I want to wish everyone a very safe and peaceful weekend. Please, do be in touch with your ancestors, your guardian angels, the ascended masters, and divine source, and ask for guidance and protection as you go. And please come back and see us Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Love you guys. Peace.
If we didn't get to your question,